Today we will talk about artifacts, but about the practice side of artifacts, not how to collect it, but how to use it properly. You got a few types of containers. To be honest, this Hellboy backpack is not a greatest thing in the game, but I just wanted to try it. As you see, every artifact got his passive that grants you some bonus, but also most of them got some penalties. For example, here you got radiation. So if I will equip this soul, I am getting health regeneration. But as you see, in the top right corner above the health, the main body is getting radiated. So I will die soon because this artifact will kill me. So how to manage that? Actually, to reduce this penalty, you need to get other artifact that grant you reverse thing, like droplet grant -3 radiation. So equipping droplet and this wolf tear, for example, will make you not getting radiated, yeah? But there's also one big thing that probably almost no one know. Your body can manage a part of radiation and every this other pollutions, let's say. It's like value around the 1. So if your backpack got like 60% inner protection, it means if you got 2 radiation per second from artifacts, you will get only 0.8 radiation per second. So if you will equip artifact that is below 1 penalty of that kind, you won't get any debuff. So for example, if you will check shop, there's a spiral. This is a very good artifact because it will grant you movement speed and carry weight. Usually the containers with artifacts don't have their own weight, so this artifact is great because it will not also make you faster, but also it will reduce the penalty from no backpack. But as you see, it's got radiation, and to be honest, it's big disproportion between the lowest and the highest roll of radiation. If you will get like 2.4 radiation on this artifact roll, like 2.4, then your body will manage to sustain it without getting any other artifacts. Same with infection, same thing with psi and with thermal. So I recommend you making combination where you don't need to put one artifact that will reduce the debuff penalty, but just equip the combo that will let you not getting penalties at overall. So you need hand to artifacts with good rolls. I created for you artifact calculator. You just need make copy of this file and edit on your copy, because this one will be blocked, so don't mess up, so don't let someone mess up. And as you see, for example, if you will take this spiral and you will have, for example, 2.5 roll. So I just need to type this value. And it will make that with 60% backpack. Also you need to put value of inner protection of your backpack there. So it's like 60% my backpack got, so I place it 60%. And my penalty for body will be 1. It means that my body should sustain it. But for example, if I will take 2.52, it means that radiation will be slowly, but it will be stuck, and finally it will kill me. So if you will have like few artifacts with high radiation, for example, combination of something like this, also you need to check the swap the contamination type there. So for example, I will have like that value of radiation, so it means that I need additional 1.3 radiation cleaning or something. I don't know how to call actually it, but you know, you need artifact with with minus 1.33 radiation to sustain it. So I recommend you making a combination of artifacts where you don't need any artifact that will clean contamination, but you will put values low enough to make your body clean it, sustain it without getting additional artifacts. For example, if I will get a spiral with 2.4 radiation, for example, and let's say wolf tear, it's a very bad artifact, I just wanna show you it for example. So let's say it's 1.6 roll and some artifact with psionic firefly, for example. psi emission is between 3 to 8. So for example, you will take roll of 4. And you got 4, you choose the psi. Body got much more psi cleaning than other debuffs, contaminations, so I recommend you sticking getting some psi artifacts because they are easy to sustain even if they got a bigger value like this firefly, yeah. And for example, other artifact random that got 2.5, it's mean your body will still sustain. You can even add a little bit more, like 3.8. It's too much, so you need like 3.5 for example, yeah. And you can like put something with thermal, like 2 thermo, and it will make you that you can have 5 artifacts but without an artifact that is cleaning the debuff. So I recommend you thinking about build like this, because it's not worth to waste a slot for artifact to just sustain other artifacts if you can make a combination without losing slots. Of course, you got also artifacts with only positive effect like Atom, but they are super expensive. On Russian server I checked and the Atom cost is like few millions. Also, if you find a spiral, for example spiral, but with better quality, like the common one got 2 to 4 roll, yeah, 2 to 4, but the green spiral already got, sadly there's no unidentified Zyconia show, but probably it's above 4, so some uncommon artifacts are much better than others, so you can hunt for a better artifacts. Even you can try to buy them on market and usually you will have additional bonuses. So also you can upgrade artifacts. I didn't know about this until yesterday, so nice to know that. For example, if you will use a droplet, for example, yeah, and you need to clean radiation of 3.36, I got only 3.34, then you can put it into charge, and you got overcharge, as you see. So it will burn a little bit of my energy. I don't know why rubble is here, but you cannot upgrade it with money. So, but you can use energy to upgrade it. As you see, there's only 16.4% to upgrade it at to +2, so probably it will cost later much more. But actually, to get this energy, you just need to do any proto-cluster anomaly and get things like this dust or these proto-artifacts, yeah. And you can take few of them and put it into this fission, I don't know how to say that, and the scientist will grind it, and it will upgrade your storage amount. Like this one grants, I believe, 500, yes. So after that you can upgrade your artifact. The every fail grants you bigger chance to upgrade, so it's nice to. Fuck this RNG. Oh, and it's +2. As you see, it was 3.35 and now it's 3.42. So you can upgrade your artifacts a little bit to manage to get some nice build. Also, we'll talk about containers because it's important topic. Sadly, I didn't get any containers from the upper tree because area around bar and dump is still zoo. I don't want to waste time, so I didn't do it for now. But as you see, you got three main types of artifacts: the standard container, the bulky, and the capacious. Also there's a compact, but it's, to be honest, it's good just 2 slots, so it's not worth it. It's better to take held by backpack because it can fit in any outfit. As about outfits, this one got 5 slots, probably it's the best. It's got -3 movement speed, but you can out sustain this penalty like by just putting 1 spiral on other artifact with movement speed, and it got 5 slots, and as you see, it's got 75% inner protection. But the biggest pros of this container is that the only one armor can equip it, that is probably Scat. Yes, you see, Scat got any containers. For example, this free exoskeleton from campaign can fit only compact containers, so you won't fit most of artifact containers there. So it's nice to know too. Like for example, in combat, in Centurion, you can put compact and standards containers. For scientists, there was some penalty, I believe too. Everyone except the bulky ones. So yeah, so the explorer armor overall, it's not great stats, but it grants you opportunity to have 5 artifacts. Also the Russian tree got few additional backpacks that they got better stat, and probably one is compact but bigger, but sadly we still don't have it in the game, so I cannot theorycraft about things that they are not in game still. So yeah, so you can stick with this, but then you will have to equip the weaker armor, let's say, the hybrid one, explorer. You can take this one, it will fit in almost everyone, and this one it will fit in only some, but as you see, the low protection but low penalty and 4 slots. This one got low penalty, very good inner protection, but only 3 capacity, so it's your choice. To be honest, I won't recommend you one singlet because it's depending on things you wanna use with your armor.